Hi there, what's up? And it's Vishal from my web, and in this video I am going to delete my cart items without reloading this page. There is one simple basic concept to do that. I just send my cart ID from the front end to the back end, and in the back end, whenever I got a match from my cart ID from this ID, then I remove this particular row and also remove this table row also from here. So how can I do that? Let's see. So I'm going back to my cart.php file. Okay, I'm in my front end part. Let me find my delete button. So here is my delete button. So I put a comment, delete button for remove cart items. Okay, this is good. And I put a class remove dash item. Okay, let me increase the font size also, and I copied this data attribute from here and I paste it in my delete button 2 again. Okay, so my data attribute name is cart id, so let me copy this class name for making a selector. So I just copied this class name, and at the bottom of the page I create a new class selector. So dollar dot my selector name, I mean my class name, and whenever I click on this button I run again a new function. Okay, and before doing anything I put a new comment at here, remove from cart functionality. Okay, remove from cart functionality. And after that I'm creating a variable for let cart underscore id and dollar this and my data attribute. So dot data my cart dash id. Okay, let me print this in my console. So for this thing I just write a console.log and my cart underscore id. Okay, I just pass a string cart id equals to comma. Okay, single note comma, save, and let me check in my console. Say remove, save. Now when I click on this, so I got my cart id from here and here 8, 9 and 10. Okay, it's 11 now. Okay, so I just comment this line and remove this line, and I copy my AJAX request. So I copy and I paste it at here. Okay, and in my success response for the now just comment this line, and I just print this all the response in my console for the now. Okay, and this cart id is okay, but in this second parameter I pass a action and I pass my string, which is delete underscore cart. Okay, underscore item, and I think that will be fine. Okay, and URL is okay for now. So I'm going back to my add to cart.php, and again I check if is set and dollar underscore post, sorry my bad, dollar underscore post, and I checking with the action equals to update. Okay, sorry, not this one, and also copy this. After this is set, I put an AND parameter and again paste equals to my string. And what is the value of this action? This is delete cart item. So just copy this action value and I paste it over here. Okay, and yeah, all is working fine. Looks good. For now, just for testing purpose, just echo a message. It's working fine. Okay, just save and let me check in my network tab. So I open my network tab, I refresh my page, now click on this delete button. So add to cart. Let me check in my payload. So as you can see, this is my cart ID 8 and my action is delete cart item. Okay, so there is, I got warnings and some errors. So I'm just going back to my cart and I remove this line and I create a new class before doing anything. So I'm just going back to my cart.php. Let's save that for the now. I'm just going back to my cart.php, which is my class name, and I create a new comment. Write a new comment for remove my products. Remove my cart items from database. Okay, and I create a method. A function, public function, delete cart, and I use my cart ID as a parameter. Okay, and I use my delete method from the CRUD class. As you can see, whenever you go to the cart CRUD.php, so you got a delete method. So at here you can see we have two parameters, which is the table name and my where condition. So I'm going back to my cart class and I call my delete method, and in this delete method I put my table name, which is my cart, and as a second parameter I put my where condition. So where id equals to single root comma dollar underscore the dollar cart underscore id. Okay, and I put this into a variable. Otherwise I put this as if condition. If it's successful, then I return a message. So copy, status is true and product has been removed successfully. Okay, otherwise I put a else condition also and a print message in with the false, and I print a message something went wrong. Okay, I just copied this method name. I'm just going back to my add to cart and call that method. So dollar cart, I paste my method name and I create a variable dollar cart underscore id equals to this. Okay, just copy this and paste it over here, and I copy. Let me check in the payload. We have this cart id, so I just copy this cart id and paste it over here, and I pass this cart id variable as an argument in this method. And what we need, I just need to print this as a JSON format. So I just copy this echo JSON and just close with circle braces at here, and after that I exit from this code. Okay, and also exit this from here also. Yeah, and now it's looking good. Now let me check with my console log. So I'm refresh this page. Okay, before looking the console, let me check with this Samsung. I'm just remove this Samsung A15 5G. So I just click on this button. So add to cart. Let me send the preview. Product has been removed successfully. I'm going to change my message again. So in my cart class, it's removed. Okay, save. Okay, and when I refresh this page, it should be gone. Okay, it's gone. Now I'm going to print my I just enable my success response. So let me clear all this thing and I remove this and put to remove. Okay, but as you can see, this is a dollar this. So I'm just going back to my top of the line. I create a variable, let dollar this equals to dollar circle braces this. Okay, I'm now also going to update my final price whenever I remove some lines. Okay, and I send uncomment these lines too for showing my test message at here. Okay, let me change some lines and I remove the console log. Okay, let's save. Now let's refresh my page. Now let's see what happened when I click on this delete button. That row will be go, and this price is also update with this price. Okay, so I'm going to click on this delete button. Okay, so my product has been removed successfully and my table row is gone, and my total final price is also updated without reloading this page. So as you can see, how can you do that without reloading a page? So the next thing, in the next video, we will work on the checkout page, some kind of that. But before that, we also work on put a preloader. Like whenever I click on this, or whenever I click on this button, I just run a preloader or load some kind of spinner thing. So let's see in the next video. Till then, now say with me, happy coding.